I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path.
We love ourselves some royal comparisons, and we can't help but notice how much Meghan Markle is following in her mother-in-law's footsteps.
And I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear.
And after Meghan and Harry's sit-down interview with Oprah, it's even more evident that the former actress is taking after Princess Diana, but also forging her own path along the way. It's not only Meghan's fashion choices, but also her dedication to helping others, her parenting style, and how she's finding her own voice amongst the monarchy. And like Diana, Meghan is often making the front page of the British tabloids. But just like Diana, she isn't taking it sitting down.
I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair.
Leaving the royal family. No truer words have ever been spoken. And if we had known back then, for that interview, what we know now with Oprah's, maybe we would have seen their exit from the royal family sooner. Or at least we wouldn't have been surprised. It wasn't easy for Meghan to join, essentially the world's most prestigious family, and she got quite open with Oprah during their chat, telling O that she struggled with depression and wanted to get help, but was told by the institution behind the royal family that help wasn't possible. When Princess Diana sat down with Martin Brashear for the BBC in a tell-all interview back in 1995, she also opened up about her struggles with depression, specifically postpartum depression, telling Martin that she felt like the first person ever in the royal family to openly cry and that nobody knew what to do. Harry told Oprah that he felt his mother and wife are on a similar path and worried about history repeating itself, and it didn't help that the tabloids were making things worse. The tabloids. The tabloids were especially harsh on Princess Diana, like they've been with Meghan. In the Oprah sit-down, Oprah went over just how headlines differed between Meghan and Kate, with Kate getting a positive spin on cradling her baby bump, while Meghan was lambasted for cradling hers too much and wanting attention. In his eulogy for Diana, her younger brother Charles said his sister talked endlessly about leaving Britain, naming the treatment Diana received at the hands of the tabloids as the reason for her wanting to make the move from England, and that she never understood why her genuinely good intentions were sneered at by the media, why there appeared to be a permanent quest on their behalf to bring her down.
But I was not aware of how overwhelming that attention would become.
The tabloids factored heavily into Meghan and Harry's decision to move to America. Meghan also revealed in the sit-down interview that a headline about her making Kate cry before Meghan's wedding was in actuality Kate making her cry.
What was that, 6, 7 months after our wedding?
And while the palace knew of the validity of this story, they chose not to correct or comment on the negative headlines towards Meghan.
That the reverse of that would be out in the world.
Now Meghan, like her mother-in-law before her, is taking a stand and telling her side of the story, while also maintaining respect for the other party.
And I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone.
Meghan refused to say what caused her to cry, just that Kate did apologize and sent flowers after the incident.
Because I do things differently. Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head.
Moving to America. Like Diana, Meghan was constantly on the front pages of the British tabloids. Diana's brother also said of his sister that she was a girl given the name of the ancient goddess of hunting, who was, in the end, the most hunted person of the modern age. Their move to America might not have Meghan any less on the front page, but it is allowing them to enjoy time as a more normal family, living a relatively quiet life. In the Oprah sit-down, Harry revealed life with Archie and Meghan is much different in LA. The family has space and the ability to move around, go on hikes, and to the beach. But the highlight, Harry says, is sticking him on a back of a bicycle and taking him on his bike rides.
I can see him on the back, and he's got his arms out, and he's like, whoa, chatting, going, palm tree, house.
Charitable work. When she was alive, Princess Diana devoted a lot of her time to a lot of different humanitarian efforts. She would often be seen visiting those in other countries, offering aid and comfort. At one point, she was linked to over 100 charities. Landmines, HIV/AIDS, leprosy, and homelessness were some of the causes close to her heart.
HIV does not make people dangerous to know. so you can shake their hands and give them a hug.
While living in Los Angeles, Harry and Meghan have been seen helping out when they can during the pandemic at charitable organizations like former presidential candidate Marianne Williamson's charity and Homeboy Industries, which is the largest gang rehab and re-entry program in the world. Royal expert Kate Nichol shares in an interview with Entertainment Tonight, "I think Harry and Meghan are really keeping Diana's memory and her work very much alive in what they're doing today." Meghan has always been one to give back, and while she and Harry might not be associated with their royal patronages anymore, they're continuing to do good work through their Archwell Foundation. On Meghan's former blog, the now defunct The Tig, Meghan shared, "My mother raised me to be a global citizen, with eyes open to sometimes harsh realities." They're both fashion icons. One thing both ladies are known for is their impeccable sense of style. Princess Diana continues to inspire people's fashion choices to this day. Meghan has channeled Princess Di in many of her looks for royal engagements. The two love crisp button-down shirts, an awesome pair of jeans, colorful coats, and simple jewelry. But their similar love of fashion doesn't end there. Fashion critics say Meghan's Stella McCartney halter dress she wore to her wedding reception was an ode to the one worn by Princess Di at a reception at Spencer House. And there's no denying that this glittery evening gown number Meghan wore to a Cirque du Soleil premiere while pregnant with Archie is a nod to the long-sleeved Catherine Walker dress Diana wore to attend a ball. And this blue floral number? Well, Meghan was obviously inspired by Diana's red carpet look when Meghan attended the princess's niece's wedding in 2018. And just like Princess Diana before her, Meghan starts trends and sells out clothes as fast as the photos are published. Items can sell out in hours, if not minutes. People magazine reports that the stylish handbags, coats, and shoes that she's worn have sold out completely and racked up a waitlist of 3,000 and more within hours. The family jewels. Not only does Meghan have 2 diamonds from Diana incorporated into her engagement ring, she also wore Diana's aquamarine ring to their royal wedding reception. And that's not all. Meghan wore Diana's beautiful crystal bracelet for her sit-down with Oprah. And according to People, the diamond bracelet is the same one that was used to help craft Meghan and Harry's engagement ring. It appears the couple wanted Meghan to wear the bracelet during the interview so Diana could be with them.
And that's the part that's really hard to reconcile, but I don't know.
It can't have been easy, and as Meghan realized after watching Disney's The Little Mermaid while sitting back in England.
Advocated for so long for women to use their voice, and then I was silent.
We tend to think that Meghan has indeed gotten her voice back.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Something Diana also got back after her divorce from Charles.
I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
We can't wait to see what Meghan does in the next few years as she follows in Diana's footsteps.
To tell us, is it a boy or is it a girl?
It's a girl.
What do you think? Share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comments section, and then click subscribe for more from the Taco. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.